First clip of the day. How long have we been hiking? We started at 5 this morning. It's now 6:30. Would have been pointless to record anything while it was pitch dark. I'm with a Conquer group today, and the Conquer group today's group consists of about 50 or 60 people hiking today. So we started at the Garden Route Dam, and going around the dam alone is about 6 kilometers, and then the gradual uphill started. You may not see. The thing is, you can see that gives you a little bit of extra light, but the GoPro is not going to give you the best quality of the red light at the end there. But at some stage we will reach the hut. What a nice vibe this morning with all the people. I'm sort of few and far between some of the front people and the last people at the back. So I actually brought my kettle. Got my kettle with me. Gonna make a bit of coffee when I get up to the Tierkop hut at the top there. Getting some of these flowers already. This is what they're like that, and these grass. That's what makes us worth it. Not too far, and we're going to be at our hut. It's shortly before 7 now. Don't know if you're going to see much. It is quite dark still. Got a better chance of seeing something ahead of us here. I just stopped so to take a photo or two here, and the people that were ahead of me managed to get quite far ahead, and the ones behind me have caught up now. One thing that stands out very clearly, which you may or may not be able to see on the GoPro, is Craddock Peak. There it sticks its head out dead center on the top of that crest there, or saddle you could say. It's got its sticking its little peak out dead center above the saddle piece there. Not too long and we will have reached our destiny, where I'm going to make some coffee, because I brought my kettle and a little stove and a little bit of sugar, little bit of coffee, teaspoon. What more can you need? Sort of like this golden color of the sun here. Lo and behold, got our Tierkop hut. There's a balcony on this side, there's a balcony on the other side. There was a door that used to be unlocked here, and I hope they managed to lock it. I think it was this door. It looks like they managed to lock it again. I'm going to show you the other side here. Go around here. They actually managed to save this during the fire. which I thought was nice. They couldn't save the tollies, but they managed to save this in the fire about 2 or 3 years ago. No, probably at least 4 or 5 years ago. Tierkop. A little balcony this side that faces Taram towards town there. And then, like I was just trying to show you, the one on that side that faces towards the Caimans.
The car stands there for 5 days. Yeah. Paying for a stand and do nothing. Yeah, I do nothing. Yeah. So I thought I'll drive. Yeah, so do it again. Well done, well done.
Well done. Yeah, you're looking down onto the Caimans River. Famous overhang that's at the bottom there as well. Well, I don't know how famous it is. And of course, if you want to, you can go up along here and go and do the Doringrivier. It'll take you to Dizzy Heights on the other side there, and you go sharply down to Dizzy Heights, and from there sharply up again up to Herald Winelands. Well, you can go down to Herald Winelands or carry on to the Montague Pass. Check that sunrise there. Is that beautiful? Can't get over all the flowers. Purple, white, whatever these are, maybe they'll come out. And then looking to the Caiman side, more of those. These white ones. Sunrise. Not too long after sunrise. And then if one wanted to do Doringrivier, you'd go up here. If you want to do the whole Doringrivier, up over the other side and then down towards Herald Winelands. Dead center is Craddock Peak, and now more dead center is George Peak, followed by awesome flowers. And there is George. Not quite clear enough to see Mossel Bay. Well, you might not be able to see it on the camera, but with the naked eye you can see the entire Mossel Bay as well now. And then these white flowers and the hut stuck away more towards the bottom there. And probably over 40 people ended up going to the top of Tierkop. And I stayed below, stayed at the hut to make my coffee, only to discover that I didn't bring my kettle. Brought the stove, coffee, sugar, teaspoon, mug, but not the bloody kettle. Wonderful. Oh yeah, these yellow ones, have I showed them yet? Check this here. They also are quite beautiful. Everywhere. Lots of these ones. Poinsettia, geez, I can't remember their name. Maybe there's somebody who's watching. One of my friends might watch and remind me what their names are. Those orangey ones. On the way back, and I thought I'd record this beautiful section. That's why I'm also glad the majority have opted to go on the left hand side back. One can go either on the left around this hill, or koppie like they call it in Afrikaans, or on the right hand side. Same distance, same elevation, but this to me is more spectacular with the rock formations here. And very few people might know about this little cave that I may or may not have told you about, but no one's going to deviate off the trail getting to there. I've got quite a couple of people ahead of me there, but I think, I'm not sure, I think there are more people behind me than, mind you, some of them may have unnoticingly left earlier. This is also nice about this side, is that you enter this piece of forest here and get to see. I noticed the dog, one of the dogs that was coming with us, immediately went up here, almost like he's been there before, to that little piece of overhang. Is a better word for it than a cave. I don't know how many people actually make a point of looking towards your left and looking at this stunning catchment area of the Kaimans River here. When we were coming up early this morning, you couldn't see this, of course. This is actually a part that I tend to forget about. Quite a beautiful part where you actually go through this piece of forest here. I don't think this video is actually going to be very long, but around the dam will be another 6 kilometers minimum. So if it's 15, actually, yeah, very easy to forget that you've still got at least another 16 to go, but not doing too bad. I'm all by my lonesome by the looks of it, you know. The guy I was walking with now decided he's going to do a little running, a little bit of trail running, to see if he can be in time for the rugby, which is apparently at about 9 o'clock. But I'm not too phased about being in time for that, since we cancelled DSTV ages ago, since it's just ridiculous with its prices these days. We just watch YouTube at home actually. So got the dam coming at some stage, which you couldn't see at all while it was dark. But boy oh boy, while going up, watching the daylight rise and watching the sunrise on your way up is just can't really find words. I took the wrong turn off. You've got a heap of people, some race going on, but fortunately I know where I am. This is Tolbos, where one can park. Also if you want to do Tierkop, etc. But with my bad luck, I took the wrong turn off earlier and I should have stuck to the right, and the result is that I found myself here at Tolbos with the result that my lift may or may not be waiting for me. That we will establish earlier. We will establish now. Okay, so you learn from your quick mistakes. We've parked here many times before if we want to go down to the Kaimans, and could maybe have waited for one or two people. Exactly what I was hoping would not happen. Reached our destination. It was pitch dark here earlier when we arrived. Back at the dam parking area here. I enjoyed this, coming with the Conquer group again. This was one of the more slightly more challenging compared to what was the last one, that small one up to the cross. So this one was nice. I enjoyed it. It's a bit different. If for anybody who watches this on a regular basis, thanks a lot for watching. Carry on watching, because I've got another one tomorrow at Highlands Lodge. That will be a completely different area. Until then, thanks for watching and see you extremely soon.